Hi everyone, how are you this evening? So I'm doing okay. I dropped a video a bit early on this afternoon just to create some more awareness and hopefully to be able to help somebody who's in desperate need. I have a few consultations lined up for tomorrow, so I'm quite excited about that. And I was just wondering, I saw a clip now and it said, do you know what depression looks like? Now, unless you've experienced it, and I do believe at some point in our lives, each and every one of us actually experiences this feeling of nostalgia and melancholy and sadness and like it's a feeling you just can't kick, you can't get rid of it. But it comes and it goes. It doesn't just stay and get worse and worse and worse. Usually those kinds of conditions um, um, are a lot more deep root situated, and it doesn't just take one consultation to get you fixed up or to get you, thinking if everything's okay or not, because you've got to go for a series of these consultations with your therapists. So, circling back to what I was talking about now, in my opinion, depression doesn't look like anything. There are people that can walk around and they can be so depressed, literally at the point of no return. And these people can put on a smile on their face and pretend like everything's going well. In fact, you'll find that a lot of patients or people who deal with depression are either in one, a state of denial, or two, they're aware of it, but they will rather keep it away and protect it from anyone to identify. You also then get people that are depressed and they do feel like they know something's wrong. And the saying goes, don't cry wolf. I get very annoyed when I hear that, because a lot of people, when they're depressed and they want to take their own lives, they generally tend to put out little red flags and warning signs. And that to me is not crying wolf. That is crying for help. Okay. So when you hear somebody repeatedly saying, I feel like I want to just take my life and you start saying, oh, well, you know what, if that's the case, then do it. If you're not feeling happy, because let me tell you what, it doesn't take a coward. It does not take a coward to want to claim their own lives. It takes a coward to actually notice somebody in pain and then encourage them to do it. That's a coward. So I'm just bringing more awareness because I'm dealing a lot more with it now, and I think it's quite serious. So if you know of anyone that is going through a hard time, just look out for a couple of the warning signs. They're going to have ups and downs. I mean, life is full of ups and downs. If there's no ups and downs, then what's the point? That's how we learn our lessons, and from our lessons we gain experience, and with that exact experience, it's not what we know, it's what we do with what we know. That's how you use it. That's what matters. So if you are aware of anyone that's going through a very difficult time, sometimes people just need to vent. Not in the sense that they must vent, but they need to just get that poison out of them that's bubbling up inside. So just be kind and be cautious, and the red flags to look out for are definitely a severe weight loss. That would be one of them, due to lack of appetite. Whether they are not actually on a SSRI or a antidepressant or a mind-altering drug from these doctors that just prescribe everything. So just keep an eye. So the weight loss would be a definite. There could also be other underlying conditions with that associated with anorexia or bulimia. But also keep an eye out on their sleeping patterns. They tend to sleep maybe 18 out of 24 hours a day, and this can go on. That can be repetitive. They will sleep a lot. They suddenly are very, very withdrawn. They don't open up. They can't have a proper conversation with you and feel the happiness that there might be throughout that dialogue that you're having with them. So they're numb. They're literally numb. And my concern is that when these people get to that level and they are on antidepressants, it's bad, because the antidepressants are not working, which means the doctor's going to up the dose. So I always say therapy is best. Talk first, take medical action later. That's my policy. And if if we can just try and identify and be in tune and connected to the people that we love and care, or to the colleagues or the friends or family, whatever the case may be, I definitely do think um, there's reason and there's potential to actually help and make them improve, along with your assistance, of course, because it's a very dark road to travel. I've been down that road. I went down it alone, and I was the pretender. I was the great pretender. But let me just tell you, depression doesn't um, recognize skin color or gender. It happens, and it's usually an underlying problem that triggers it. So just be cautious of that. And if there's anything that you'd like to speak to me about, you're more than welcome to contact me. I have my WhatsApp number. It's The Other Side Uncensored. It's run by myself, Natasha, and I'm available. I am a certified and accredited counselor, therapist in psychology, social psychology, a bit of psychiatry as well, and of course, the prevention of taking one's life. I cannot say the C word while I'm on the platform. So it's a safe place to talk. So join me anytime. Reach out to me. Don't be ashamed. Whether you're a man or a woman, a child, whatever the case may be, reach out to me, because all you might need is just that one person that can understand. And in my case, where I can relate, because I've probably had everything in my life happen to me that is happening to people out there right now. And I'm still here standing strong. So having said that, I'm going to leave you with this. And please, as I said, reach out. I'll put my number in the comment section below. And then you can decide if you want to get hold of me, and we can do a few therapy classes or therapy sessions in your own convenience. We do it online, so I'll do it privately with you. Your information stays and remains discreet, okay? So just remember, healthy body, healthy mind, and also look after your guts. Your stomach is so important, because serotonin is manufactured in the tummy, and then only does it get sent to the brain, something a lot of people might not know. Serotonin is the hormone that keeps you happy. It's the one that keeps you sort of adrift, you know. That's the hormone you want to have running through your blood and through your body safely and healthy and for the right reasons. So I'll leave you with that, and then take care, and we'll chat again soon, and God bless you all, and thanks for listening in. Take care. Bye-bye.